Hello. Hi. Um, how are you? How is everybody in the world? Um, I'm having a rough day and just had like a panic attack because of some bad news I got that I wasn't prepared for. Um, I was gonna go play Jackbox, I think, tonight. Um, that's what I wanted to do, and do Jello shots because I haven't done that since I was like, 21 or something, and I'm in my 30s now. But anyway, so I wanted to do that, but instead I had a panic attack because of some bad news, and I was feeling really bad, and I decided to lay down, and I was like trying to rest, and it was really hard for me, and I was feeling restless, typical things, and I was taking some deep breaths, and I talked to my mom, and she's very good at being supportive, and she sort of cheered me up, and I'm not 100%, but I'm like 31%. And anyway, so Outer Worlds came out, and I wanted to play it. I'm a huge fan of Fallout, New Vegas, and Fallout 3 too. Fallout 4 was kind of silly. Um, I played Fallout 4 in VR with a lot of mods, which was which is pretty fun. But vanilla Fallout 4, well, I digress. Anyway, but I was playing Outer Worlds, and I was watching somebody play it yesterday, my friend Claire, and when she was playing and it got to the character creator, I don't know why, but I thought to myself, like, wouldn't it be funny? She was like going through all the different options, and she picked a character that was, or she like eventually made her character super old, and um, and she said something like, oh wow, that's like really old, and I like laughed, and I thought to myself like, I don't think I've ever played any of these games as like an old character, like someone who's like actually old. So and I thought about it when I think like old and like somebody that shouldn't be on a space adventure. I thought Joe Biden. Like Joe Biden is like old and he's rapidly degenerating and like you can see him slowly losing his mind every day on television. And I just thought to myself, like, maybe, like, I don't like Joe Biden. I don't really like what he's done as a politician. Um, and I just really wanted to, like, sort of role play and see, like, how he would experience, kind of, like, what goes through his head. And I just find it really funny. There's no real good reason. It just makes me laugh. So I decided to role play the Outer Worlds as Joe Biden. So I have a couple of tools to help me here. One is alcohol. Looks like Listerine, but it tastes like Listerine. And that's fun. And the other thing I have right here is a Firefox window loaded up with Joe Biden's Wikipedia page. So, let's give a little primer on Joe Biden. His middle name is Robinette, which is a chocolate-covered robin. Anyway, American politician, vice president, from Delaware. So if you didn't know that, I don't really know where senators are from or Congress people often. I don't know. I just don't pick up on that stuff. But he's from Delaware. Delaware is a state notorious for having, I think, the lowest taxes when you incorporate a company. So it has a little bit of like corporate corruption type vibes, So that's Joe Biden's state. He's a candidate for president, blah blah blah. He was born in Scranton, Pennsylvania, which is where The Office takes place, if I'm not mistaken. That's pretty funny. He should have been on The Office. That would have been great. Or maybe Creed was supposed to be Biden. I don't know. He was a lawyer, Newcastle City Council, blah blah blah. He opposed the Gulf War in '91, but advocated intervention in the Bosnian War. Okay, very interesting. He wanted to go to Iraq. That's what Bernie got him for in the election. He was like, you wanted to go to Iraq? Anyway, blah blah blah. So we're gonna use this information And anytime we're going to try to use this information, we're trying to get in the head of Joe Biden. Oh, look at that. Look at young Biden. Look at young Biden. I like that it has his class rank. That's funny. His classmates were impressed by his cramming abilities. Why does Wikipedia have a page on cramming? Let's wait. Now I'm distracted. What is this picture? What? Anyway. Okay, so, bloody. I probably should have read all this and done a book report on Joe Biden, but maybe I'll do that tomorrow. So anyway, tonight, just to sort of cheer myself up, I thought I would stream myself making a Joe Biden character. So let's grab this picture here. And let's put it up on the screen. One quick second, folks. There he goes. Look at that guy. Look at that handsome guy. So we're gonna try to make Joe Biden in Outer Worlds, okay? You with me? Let's make him a little smaller just for now. Okay, and then I'll probably just do character creation and go to bed, to be honest with you. And then tomorrow, my mom said she wanted to watch me stream, which was great because I love my mom, and we'll see what goes on. Listerine. Let's do it. I'm gonna play a normal, maybe hard. I feel like Joe Biden would play on hard. Because not because he's like better, but because he's an idiot. Is he an idiot? That's unfair. He's not an idiot. He's not. Let's go normal. Just because I'm tired. On. So many subtitles. I like subtitles just in case. Continue. This game, by the way, is very beautiful.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber.
I already saw the
You'll
intro to
wake up
this.
in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the
So I'm
master
a little
of your
checked out.
own destiny. When you go out of this
But it's
world
pretty
to
freaking
the
good. They did a good job.
colony.
I always find it weird when they subtitle text. Like there's text on the screen and they subtitle. It's very strange. This guy looks like
Hundreds
like
of
an actor.
thousands of colonists left adrift out here
John
forever,
Turturro?
just to keep from damaging
John
the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Yeah, this game is rightfully so anti-corporatist as far as I can tell. Alright, so we're gonna make Joe Biden's attributes. So I'm gonna say
Ooh, they must have been feeding you Spacer's Choice rations.
I'm gonna say His strength is below average. His
There's
dexterity
damage
is
in your
below average.
extremities.
His intelligence is... I mean, he's... I don't know. Is he high?
Finally, someone
He's
I can
good?
have
I mean,
a
I feel like he's losing his
conversation with.
mind. So, like, maybe, like, average? Good? I'm gonna go good, I think. Perception... I mean,
Oh dear,
below
your
average, right?
corrective lenses need corrective lenses.
Charm is max.
You're easy to like. Should come in
Temperament
handy if you're
max.
stopped by a guard.
Can I move on, or do I have to use all my points? Oh, you have to use all your points. Okay, so...
You've run into your share of lampposts.
Intelligence good. Maybe high? I feel like he's like losing his mind, right? But what is intelligence? He definitely has no perception. Maybe a little bit? Because he's a politician, right?
You're about as
I feel
subtle
like
as
he's
the
like,
Spacer's
I feel like
choice
it's like
mascot.
this and this. I mean,
You tend to miss obvious cues, like incoming walls.
but he does know some. But I have to give one more point. I can't go very high. Yeah, he has to have max temperament because he's a liar. And he's good at persuading. What else do you have here? Handguns, dodge, hack, persuade. Oh, intelligence is good for persuading too. So, dexterity. Yeah, I mean, let's try that, I guess. I mean, I'm not at 100% think this is a great idea because I feel like his... Maybe I can give him some kind of, like, penalty to mind. Okay, let's go with this for now. Skills. So his skills are definitely leadership.
Chairman material. Or at least captain.
I mean, for better or worse. And then dialogue.
You could probably talk your way out of a landing ticket.
Like, that's just like boilerplate politician stuff, so we'll go with that. Okay, aptitude. So, service technician, bureaucrat. Yeah, he's a bureaucrat.
I hope you're not going to demand a receipt.
Is he a bureaucrat, though? Let's see. Cashier, construction, factory worker, farmer, food antidote tester, janitor, mascot, medical technician, safety inspector, scientist, sous chef. I'm gonna go with bureaucrat. But let's check the let's check his page and see what he did as a kid. Well, I mean, you know, he fought off Corn Pop, so there's that, but he fought off Corn Pop. Corn Pop fighting. That's what he did. Where's the thing? There we go. So let's see his early life. Okay. Biden was born in Pennsylvania. He was the first person who was in a Catholic family. His mother was Irish, county parents Mary, paternal third grandfather William Biden of Sussex, England. Great. Biden's father had been wealthy earlier in his life, but suffered several financial setbacks at the time his son was born. For several years, he only to live with Biden's maternal grandparents, the Finnegans. The Finnegans! When the Scranton film that kind of declined in the 50s, Biden blah 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 blah. They went to Delaware. Oh wait, what? Joe Biden Sr. became successful. Oh, that's his dad. Where he sent out halfback players on the high school football team. He held to sit in an anti-segregation sit-in. Oh, okay, that's good. He was an above-average student, considered a natural leader among the students, and was the class president during his earned his master's in 1965 from the University of Delaware, the double major in history and political science. Halfback, so he's a sports guy, huh? He met and began dating Nellie Hunter, who would form an affluent background in New York, and attended St. Research to be a senator by the age of 30, and the president. Played for the first team in events background. The Senator University of Delaware, half scholarship. Hold on, I said interview due to his knowledge about. He's a lawyer. His student draft deferments. Okay, negative impressions of drinking alcohol and the benefit of families and they're related by becoming a teetotaler. Oh, he's a teetotaler. Interesting. Experiences, drugs, or wed up Roman Catholic. God, everyone was so dumb back then. Never understood that. My mom always tells this cute anecdote about how um, she was raised Protestant, and her mom said you could marry anyone you want, but don't marry a Catholic. And she always goes, so I married a Muslim because my dad is Muslim. And it's very cute. Very, very cute. So he was a lawyer. Public defender, and then he was whatever. He was a lawyer, became a senator, basically. Okay, so good to know. Good to know. So let's go back to the game. So they don't have politician, do they? Farmer. I mean, bureaucrat's probably the best thing. I mean, unless they have football player, but I don't think they have that, do they? No, we're going with bureaucrat. Hello. I am. Claire, you can go back to playing. You don't have to watch me if you don't want to, but I appreciate you coming and saying hi. My webcam's being a little bit, like, weird for some reason. I'm trying to determine what aptitude Joe Biden would have. I'm gonna go with bureaucrat, I think. So we're gonna go bureaucrat. Gender, male. Okay. So here's where the picture is gonna become really important. So we need to crank this picture up. Just cover everything. Just need this like big. Let's get like real big. Just gonna cover everything with Joe Biden's dumb face. Okay. So we're gonna have to make Joe Biden. So he has like kind of a wide nose. Done. Wow, got it in one. Just kidding. How about this? Oh, that's not bad. Is it? I don't know, man. Alright, well, we gotta do it. Let's pick this white guy to start with. Skin tone, very white. What's the whitest possible? This one? Eye color, blue? Light blue? Okay. Horizontal brow. Oh crap, I don't know. I mean, that's fine, right? We don't care about the horizontal brow. Do we? Or should I look at a picture of him from the side? Is that silly? I should move him behind the webcam. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Okay. Well, no, I mean, Claire, he has to have a smile, right? He's Smiling Joe, right? Let me see, hold on, let me see if I can find a picture of it now. Joe Biden from the side. I feel like there is literally no picture of Joe Biden where he's not smiling. Oh, here's a perfect picture of him from the side. This is great. This is perfect. How do I... Of course, Fox News has this as if like a kind of an ugly picture of somebody is like the... How do I save this picture? What is happening? Save link to Pocket. I haven't used Firefox in way too long. I don't know what anything is. 30303. I feel like a bunch of Republicans are gonna come in here and be like, "Yeah, I'm with you, brother," and I'm gonna be like, Originally, I wrote attempting to play as the senile degenerate Joe Biden, but I was like, he's not a degenerate. He's degenerating. Hell yeah, brother! Here's Joe Biden from the side. So good. Great, perfect. OBS is fun. Just do all this crazy stuff. Okay. There we go. Joe Biden. Let's turn this young guy into Joe Biden. Okay. Oh, I should probably rotate this, huh? Can I rotate? Is that a thing? Oh, Fox News started playing. That was weird. Chill, Fox News, chill. Can you rotate this picture? What would that even under be? What would that even under be? Render delay, scaling, aspect ratio? No. Aw, don't miss it. Are you saying that there's side quests that are skippable? How do you rotate this? Can you not rotate? Seems crazy if you can rotate. Rotate 90 degrees? That's not what I want. Oh, here we go. Oh my god. Minus 15, please. Oh yeah, perfect. Maybe 20. Great. Okay. Great. That looks crazy, but it's great. Rob Lowe. How do you even know who Rob Lowe is? That's like too... It's like too much. Okay, brow horizontal. So his brow is fairly prominent, I feel like. He has like a little bump, right? And then brow vertical is kind of up. I don't know. Like that, maybe? Okay. Oh, bye. And then eye horizontal. What does that mean? Oh, how close his eyes are together? Pretty close, I think. Yeah. Eye size, tiny. Eye vertical. They are here on his face, I think. Jaw vertical. His jaw is... down, I think. His mouth vertical up. I think that's okay. Nose size. He has a big hunker. Nose tilt. Tilts. It's pretty straight, actually. Nose width. Is that too big? Okay, cheeks. What does cheeks do? Oh, he's got cheeks, yeah. Okay. There's Joe so far. Hair. Hairstyle. He is that like old man hair. He has this hair, sort of. This maybe is too young. 19, okay, 19 so far, 19. 22 looks better, I think. 25. He does have kind of an exposed forehead, but I think it's more styled than that. 20, which one was it? 25? His hair is white. They don't have white hair? Yeah, they do. That's not his hairstyle. Where's that old guy here? This looks more like Bernie. Definitely this. I don't think I can get his eyes smaller, right? Am I crazy? Eyebrow style. He has like his eyebrows are so tiny. He has a nose stubble or anything. Is there white? Just in case. Yeah, 40. Okay. That doesn't look like him because his eyes are smaller. But you can't go smaller. Wow, you really can't make Joe Biden. I'm sad. Alright, let's go features. So, age is old. Let's go makeup. Age spots. Oh, can I make his eye bleed? That would be fucking funny. I need to make his eye bleed. Dirt. No, he'd be clean. Scars? He doesn't have any scars. I don't think. Does he? I think he has scars. He's just old. I'm not happy with this, but it's pretty good. His hair is so much whiter, though. There's no whiter hair? No. Shucks. Alright. I'm good with this. It's okay. Joe Biden. It's not right, but I don't know. Maybe his eyebrows are thinner. His eyebrows are thinner for sure. But like still bushy, but like thin. No eyebrows. Hmm. Sorry, I'm doing this like the I don't know what I'm doing way because I'm tired. Alright. He just has like normal, like, that's probably okay. Hmm. Claire, what do you think? Do you think that's okay? I can't, that's like as white as I could make his hair, so he kind of just looks too young. And I couldn't make his eye bleed, so I made his nose bleed. Did I do it? Do you think I did it? Oh, why is my game all stretched? That's weird. That's weird. There we go. It's a masterpiece. His nose is too low, I realize. I didn't get his eyebrows right either. Oops. Oh wait, I messed up. How close are his eyebrows? A little past the eye. He has a long ear. True, you can't even change the ears though. What do you think? Pretty good? I can't make his eyes smaller. I think his eyes are like much more small. He's also wearing makeup in the photo. Do you think I should go with... So there's another hairstyle, which is this hairstyle, but it looks like Bernie. Yeah, I don't think that's him. I think it's more like... What else do I got? That one. Oh, maybe this one? Oh, yeah. What do you think? He kind of has too much hair, but... And he has a bigger forehead, too. Hmm. 22. There's not, I mean, so this is 21. I mean, there's no really like thinning hair one. Maybe this one? But he has much more thin hair. It's gotta be this one. What do you think? Close enough? Doesn't really look like him, but I don't know. I don't think we'll get good results. Maybe I can hack the game. Maybe somebody already made Joe Biden in like the editor, and I can like loaded the file in. His nose is wider. Alright, what do you think? Go with it? This is my Joe Biden. What do you think? What's your review? Oh wait, hold on. What's your review? Okay. Now we gotta fix everything again. Okay. Alright.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers.
Not likely, bootlickers.
Initiate skip jump.
Anyway, thank you, Claire. You can go back to your own game now if you'd like.
Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down. Skip drive
Shit.
deactivated.
Language. Language. I said, thank you for helping me. You can go back to your own game if you want. You don't have to watch
there
me.
you are, wondering
But I
what's going
appreciate
on,
your support.
Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid.
Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every
I mean,
other
I want you to
colonist
watch.
on
I'm just saying.
have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now,
Oh, should I
my
get more
ship is
alcohol? Or should I
inoperative,
drink
but
water?
I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in
Oh.
position. Good luck!
Chairman Rockwell. Norman Rockwell?
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
I'm every woman. It's all in me.
You've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
That's a good way to start a game. Kill off the Han Solo character immediately. Like it. I'm into it. I'm into it. Y'all. I'm into it. I'm into it. Yeah. Okay. Let's check this place out. Can I... Uh-oh. Why is my game so laggy? There I am. Joe Biden. Text Joe 303. Left control. Alright. Can I touch these things? Sprint. Joe Biden can't sprint. Who are we kidding? I should disable sprinting. Who's this guy? Joe Biden probably can't even crouch. pick that up? No. Timid Canid. Timid Canid.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Ow. Joe Biden, that actually would be real. He would break his leg. Oh, alright. That was neat.
Hey, you, come here.
That guy sounds Canadian.
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
Okay.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one.
Yeah.
Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's Choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
What would Joe Biden say? How you feeling, guard? Pelham? That's
Better,
Obama.
thanks to you.
I gotta work on my
I
Joe
might have
Biden
bled
voice.
out on my own. Or worse,
Hey,
had to
how
go
you
begging
feeling?
the boss for some Madrina time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
Joe Biden would not say that. What's
Gibbering,
this about
flesh-eating,
marauders, Pelham?
law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah,
Persuade.
okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo.
Well, I
Might
was a
pound
football
bullet
player
inside. Here, you can have my saber too.
and a
for
lawyer.
patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Can you tell me
hit
where I
hear
am? That's a
something?
Joe Biden question.
You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or
Auntie
nothing, but
Cleo was a
I'm not allowed to
tough dude.
fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Alright. Joe Biden, eh? Okay. What am I? Handguns. Right? Is that what I made myself? Long guns. What is a long gun? Okay. Well, whatever. I'll play it by ear. Do I have to shoot these, or can I just sneak by? Nope, gotta shoot them. Fair. Anything else here? Dehydrated water tablets. Tartarus sauce. Get it? That's funny. Alright.
Damage my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the... This...
This is like their VAT system. Should I just... Would Joe Biden shoot these people or try to talk to them? I feel like he'd try to talk to them. Can you talk to them? Oh, you're supposed to shoot these barrels, huh? For cover. Alright. Well, I was a lawyer, so I'm good at murdering. I don't know what that means. Mock apple. I found a new weapon? It's the same weapon, isn't it? I can't open this? Pick up fish sticks. Is this a porta potty? Oh. That would have been good. Liquor. See, I'm playing Fallout and I'm already just like stealing everything without really thinking about it. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have just... Oh, he turned into mush. Good they kept the Fallout tradition of just having like body parts you can loot. It's not a Fallout game without body parts you can loot. Joe Biden wouldn't wear a helmet. He would keep his face clear so that he could smile. They have a lot of guns.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
I should go get Oh, I feel like I got hit by a truck. Ugh, panic attacks really wear you out, I'll tell you. It's just a landing violation, let it go. I'm Joe Biden.
You out of your mind? No way. Once we've dealt with these marauders, I'm hunting that
I am out of my
down.
mind.
I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
I guess he would, I'm wiping my nose like a fool. Okay, I guess he would, you know, inspire.
Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Joe Biden would, I guess, sit back and let these people handle it, right? to get my hands dirty, you know? Well, sorry. Let's take all your stuff. Okay, so I guess I'm good at long guns. Whatever that is. Oh, they're just rifles. Alright, fair enough. Take all this guy's stuff. Where's the other guy who got shot? I think I'm supposed to go to that ship, but let's... Well, let's go to the ship, why not? What's this thing?
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health.
The Unreliable.
Intruders are not authorized to access the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold's workbench.
Sawed-off shotgun is a long gun, so I should keep that handy. Interesting. Oh, I should have read that. Oh well. Oh wait, I got a new thing? Oops. Oh, break down unwanted item. Oh, what's that? Break down unwanted items. Whoa. So I don't want this. So how do I break it down? Oh, repair. Got it. Oh, I see. So I don't want this, so let's break it down, break it down, break it down. I do want that. Condition 100%. Wait, don't I have two? Oh, they're both at 100. So I don't need two, right? I'm gonna keep the hibernation suit. I don't know why. Cool. What does this do? Oh, it improves it. Okay, okay, that's interesting. So you collect all these random weapons and you can break them all down. Alright, alright. Okay, I'm into it. I'm into it. Can I go up? Oh, I can. Great. I don't think I did a very good job looting, but that's fine. What's this?
Please be advised that using the respecification machine will not make you a better person.
Respec machine, does that just let me change my character? No. That's interesting. I don't think that's a good idea usually though, but makes sense if you want to respec. I think respecing takes fun out of the game a little bit.
Marauder, please be informed that the engine room contains nothing of value.
I like this ship AI. I was playing Destiny 2 and there was a lot of I enjoyed Destiny 2, but failsafe was on
Smile from my
Nessus is
surveillance
so
device,
funny.
Marauder. I am tracking your every move.
What a great character, failsafe. So funny. It was like I just love her. God, I'm such a thief. Would Joe Biden be stealing everything? Probably.
Marauder, please be informed the ship has no crew for you to murder.
He'd probably be like, I've been a great senator. I deserve random apple drink I find.
All doors are on security lockdown. Nice try, Marauder. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities.
That looks like the lady who died outside.
Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be
Astrogator.
informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Well, I feel like Biden would misappropriate as much as he could.
I have been programmed to communicate with diplomacy and tact. Please allow me to demonstrate. Jettison procedures initiated. Please engage in airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarded parties in 5, 4, 3.
How does that work? There's no air. I mean, I'm not in space.
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
As, you know, playing as Senator Joe Biden, I feel like I really want to get my fingers in her hair and just like lightly touch her body, but you know, it's what I grew up with.
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
That's horrible. What about Biden would say
I
this?
understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
He was an engineer though, he was a lawyer, right? Even though it says I'm an engineer. Hold up. Let's check. Nope. Nope, engineering. Nope.
The settlement of Edgewater is located nearby. I'd recommend speaking to the administrator of Edgewater and requesting assistance. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Oh. Oh, Auntie Cleo. Points available 10. Wow, 10 points. Okay, let's obviously go into persuade. Oh, how do I? Oh, I see. Right. Gotta go into this. I feel like I wouldn't have any points in guns at all. Let's go leadership. Perks. Oh, what? No, I like that. Apply. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, great. Perks. I have not grown healthier. Not a lone wolf. Not a strider. Negotiator. I guess negotiator makes the most sense.
What can I do for you, Captain? Goodbye.
I'll be back. See you later, Ada. Let me see if I can get up behind you and touch your hair.
The navigation console is offline at this time, Captain.
No. Wait, I'm stuck. How do I get... No, okay, I can't do it. Is that me?
I'll be with you, friend. I'm Ernie, from the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources. Town sent me hereabouts to check on the guards.
Yeah, they died.
Now, seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but seems to me they're all dead. Mind telling me what happened here? Altercation, you say? Shame as that goes. Spacer's Choice policy strictly prohibits dying during work hours. Guess I'd better get to cleaning up. Can't just leave company property scattered about, bleeding out on the dirt.
Ooh, don't you care that they died? Or good idea, clean up the ship while you're at it.
That who died? Oh, right. Yeah, well, we do need all the hands we got, what with folks in Edgewater dropping off like cysty pig tumors. Less competition, though, come promoting time.
Tumors, huh?
You don't want to amble on over to Edgewater at your earliest convenience. Constable's office might have work for someone with your, let's just say, aggressive disposition. Oh, and be sure to
shoot these
stop by
people.
the Edgewater Provisioner for a can of salt tuna. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice. Don't get paid bits to chat with strangers. You want to chew the rag, go talk to Silas over by the cemetery.
Alright. Thanks. Can I holster my gun, please? Thank you. Okay. What is that gonna do? Just walk off randomly, or does he actually clean up the bodies? Very curious. Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay. Can't wait to start forming a, you know, exploratory committee. What's this guy? Oh, what is that thing? Spooky. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I steal all your plates, as a senator will. I like the space. Ooh, should I attack that settlement? I want to. I feel like Biden wouldn't attack anybody unless they attacked him first. Unless it was Elizabeth Warren or Bernie Sanders, then he can attack first. Why is my game so stuttery? I have a good graphics card. Is it because I'm streaming, I wonder? Oh, I didn't upgrade my... There was a driver released yesterday. This is the cemetery.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea.
Oh.
It's in poor taste. Dressing up like a marauder's disrespectful to all the workers
Oh, my
that got
bad.
eaten by them. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
I never got your name. I'm Joe Biden.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
I do what I want.
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
Ooh. Well, he did work to get credit card companies more money and cause people going to bankruptcy. So yeah, I guess he'd be into
Four workers
this.
still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad. Yeah?
The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the Aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking? Something I can do for you?
So I should probably wear my hibernation armor, right? If it's gonna be a weird thing. Okay. Who's this dude?
Beats working at the cannery.
Beats working at the cannery.
Oh, yes, I love it. True Fallout-esque style where they just repeat the messages over and over again. Oof. That's horrifying. I feel like that's the future of our American dealio. So many graves, Jesus. I don't like how stuttery this is. Why is it so stuttery? Should I go to high? Sure, why not? Let's see what happens. Stuttery? Yeah. I mean, I have a good graphics card. I could custom. Alright, whatever. These people's homes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Jeez. I wasn't expecting that. Jeez, he Croesus. There we go. Bypass shunt. To R. Thompson. Hey boss, just wanted to check up on the new Saltuna Light project. I've been brainstorming some new taglines for the product line, and I think some of them will really catch our customers' attention. Dear Lawrence, I appreciate your hard work on behalf of our beloved brand of Saltuna. I've just received a response from corporate. They're not interested in your idea of a light version of Saltuna brand because we'd rather not compete with ourselves. But they are interested in the idea of lighter Saltuna. Effectively, we have been instructed to use heavier weighted cans so that we can pack them with less Saltuna, thereby saving bits to every can. This is exactly the kind of breakthrough a cannery needs. In fact, our logistics department has just confirmed macros to be transferred the market to the cannery. Can you imagine what you'll be rowing with your fellow workers on the canning line, filling each slightly heavier can with slightly less salty in an hour of charge today. Honor for you and me. 50 precision air condition has a turn executive portrait. Jesus. It's sad. Melts on your fork, not in your mouth. You can't spell Saltuna with aunts. Okay, sorry. I'll have my son Hunter do all the criminal activity. Wink, wink. Just kidding. They didn't do anything criminal. It's just straight nepotism. Oop. Joe Biden could not do that jump, but that's okay. Is that a staircase? Yes, it is. Does this go somewhere? No? Those are pretty. Are those bad guys? Oh, evicted. Jeepers. Where do evicted people go, I wonder? Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought those were soldiers. Shit. Wait, what happened? Oh, I didn't save, so I guess I'm doomed. Did I? Alright, we're gonna run just to sort of let me do that again because I feel dumb. Soup. Soup to hoop. I did not realize those were marauders. I'm so dumb, but let's kill them. Oops, I didn't mean to hit that button. Are marauders like the evicted? I don't have any gun ammo? Shit. Uh-oh. Oh no, that's like a tough guy. I think oh no, these are like tough guys. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Okay, let's not fight those guys. I'm not ready. One more time. I fell. Okay. Alright, back to roleplaying. So, by the way, what is the, Where's the button for F5? Okay, like the old games. Cool.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
No, what happened to Wilson?
Marauders got in.
Oh.
Just between us, Wilson deserted.
Wait.
Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You're kidding me.
He ran off to the
Always thought he was made of
Alan Thicke talk show, The Thick of the
I think
Night.
he was plagued. Guess he didn't want to die in the sick house.
plague. Ah, shit. I had some of this salt tuna.
You moron.
Oops.
Don't make me report you to Mr. Thompson.
Alright, chill.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the
Jeez.
threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
Huh?
No? Okay, well. It's that kind of town. Extra fun.
Work fortifies the spirit.
This is a church? This looks like a Mormon
Carry
church. Or like a Scientologist bookstore.
Yes, what is it?
I like
You're
the
an
cinematic,
Fantastic.
like slightly more
Vicar
cinematic
Maximilian De Soto at your service.
people.
Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
How do you know I'm an
Not to
outsider?
put too fine a point on it, but your choice of wardrobe is not precisely common hereabouts. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal.
No, I wouldn't insult him.
What would you like to discuss? They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No? How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands. The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan. The Order of Scientific Inquiry, also known as scientism to the layperson.
Oh no.
You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once the universe was set in motion, it stepped back. It has no concern for us. We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are able to deduce the properties of every particle in the universe and its trajectory, we will know everything. The future, the past, each person's place within the plan, all will be laid out before us, removing struggle and bringing peace. No one will ever need question their path again.
Some even believe this ultimate knowledge will unlock mankind's true potential, and we will all become akin to grand architects ourselves,
excuse me.
after a fashion. Well, first there's the matter of the secret blood rites and animal sacrifices. I'm kidding. Seriously, though, to truly understand the metaphysics involved takes years of study and contemplation. Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Thompson in the cannery. Oh, and a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the town, you'd best be cautious. Marauders are about. Though if you are planning on venturing outside, I do have a proposition that may interest you. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book. So you'll consider it? I do appreciate you hearing me out, and, your discretion. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it. Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Sure, okay. That sounds fun. I don't know if Biden would actually do that, but sounds fun.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
I want one of those vicar outfits. How do I get one of those? I need like a suit. That's like my main goal. Like my first goal is to like find a senator suit with like a blue tie or like an American flag or something. I need some patriotism.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
What's the difference?
You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery. Music to my ears.
Wow, 26% discount. Wow. Okay. Cool hammer. I have this already, I believe. I think I have all this, right? Oh, how much ammo do I have? Sell junk? What junk do I have? Oh, okay, cool. $38. How much do I have? 75. Oh. Can I just buy this armor? Because that would be great. Oh, you need more money. Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine. Whatever. Oh, wait, I should...
Spacer's Choice, the brand of choice for spacers on a budget. Go right ahead. What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little
Sorry,
town
my
on
posture's so
Terra
bad, everybody watching. Glad you're
I
so
have every
optimistic.
reason to be. I caught a real break working in a place like this. I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed? Go right ahead. Other than yourself? Definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong. He seems a decent man, cut from church cloth, knows his scriptures. But there's something about him that bothers me. Like he's not one of us. Sometimes I suspect he doesn't even want to be here. I'd keep a few paces between myself and Miss Holcomb, the town mechanic, since her dear father left the workforce. No ill intent in her, mind. Just a queer sort, restless, scatterbrained,
Queer, eh?
inclined to do first and think after.
Well, it took me a long time, but finally came to terms with that.
Amelia. Definitely Amelia Kemp. I advise against stepping foot in her drinking establishment altogether. Word is, they're gonna replace her with an auto-mechanical barkeep. She's... what's the word? Obsolete. You don't want to associate yourself with that kind of person.
Alright. Well, what's this thing? Nothing?
Did you read the latest report?
Only the part
Gotta
that
keep-
said we ain't making our
Sorry, I
quotas.
got a lot to do.
If only
No, you don't. You're just sitting here
hadn't
drinking.
abandoned us. Cannery could use those extra hands.
Nothing we can do about that.
I like that they filled this whole place out.
I don't know you.
Oh, well. I'm Joe Biden.
Amelia Kim, Spacer's Choice Beverage Dispenser. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
What a fine
Really
establishment
think
it is.
so?
Charm. Always charm.
That's kind of you.
Always charm.
I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand. Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you? Go ahead. I don't see how that's any of your business.
Oh, but I'm Joe Biden.
You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself.
Why?
What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming? I woke up. I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you gonna pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing Zero G?
Zero G. feel like that's not. I feel like Joe would ask that.
Don't talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head. Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that, I am grateful. They did. They gave me a life. Gave me a purpose. This is where I belong. Not so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours.
Well, I grew up in Scranton, Pennsylvania.
What's your story? That right? Prove it.
I feel like Joe Biden would say this.
You knocked your head in the cannery, didn't you? Injuries come out of everyone's pay. Says so right there in your contract. So, you want to tell me what your story really is? Sounds as if you've been keeping questionable company. Or spinning a tale? You're right. I don't believe you. I'd advise you to keep that story unsaid. Don't want people thinking you're a loon. Coming right up.
I want Zero G. Where's Zero G? This one. Thank you. See you later. Oh, get out of my way. See you later.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr.
Oh,
Thompson.
I'm gonna save
Ever
before I
been
talk to
healthier?
this guy.
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick.
I'm not sick.
Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable. She'll toss me in the sick house. I would have confessed before the good vicar. Get some ablutions for my spirit. Just never found my courage is all. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't ya? Do a good turn for an expiring old man? There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. I'll do what I can. I tried medicating myself with Adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers.
So in this case,
beneath
I'm the
acceptable
public
margin
option.
of health. Company policy. It is what it is. Town's got a limited supply of medicine. Medicine better spent on a body stronger and younger than mine. You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand. I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly. So you'll do it then?
Yeah.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it. Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
Okay.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Who said that? Oh.
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs
Oh, like
up in
me,
his attic.
Joe Biden.
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Well, you better tell me before.
All right. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reasons. That's all I can ask of you.
Alright, Esther, maybe. Maybe.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
We should keep our voices down.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing a promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free. As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity. His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual? Shot you into space. You know, lying to a Spacer's Choice constable is a violation of company policy and punishable by a fine. It is for Spacer's Choice. Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority. Something to report? Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Interesting. Can't really fight though, but what's this thing? Interesting.
Wish we had some better rations.
I know how you feel.
What is this place? do Mahdi. Where am I? I don't know what this room is. Well, I walked into a stranger's house and opened all their stuff. Okay. Sorry I'm not chatting so much. I'm kind of sad a little bit, to be honest. But, oh. But I'm doing my... Is this where I came in? Oh yeah, it is where I came in. Okay. Is there a map? Oh yeah, there's a map. So I went to... Huh, okay.
Sorry, I've got a lot to do.
You some sort of freelancer?
Just gotta keep our heads up.
You. Unscheduled amputation. Oh.
Just gotta keep our heads up.
Oh, what? I want that. But would Joe Biden steal from hardworking people? Yes. Yes, he would. So Saltuna is Sprat, huh? Okay. Gross. I'm gonna go, well... I guess I'd talk to this guy first before I go wander around.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly...
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just... old. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you? I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Let me guess. You want me to do something right
My
now?
proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
Well, I mean, I'm a corporatist, so let's do it.
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Sounds like Elizabeth Warren.
That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew.
Are you gonna join my party?
Useful. I mean, if that's all.
Can I stand behind you and snip your hair?
Sorry.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
If you could see your way to getting us our power back, I'd appreciate it. Go ahead. It is my job to keep two eyes on my town. I am the steward of this place, and this is my watch post. I'm trying to remember 25 years, 26. When you get to my age, the years just rush by. You stop counting altogether.
You don't look that old.
I remember looking out this window and seeing the Vale spread out from horizon to horizon. We were a sprawling town. We were booming. Times change, people change, but the Vale will always be here. Spacer's Choice will always be here. Our work won't ever end. I take comfort in that. This is a Spacer's Choice town. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. The company keeps us warm, keeps us fed, keeps us working. Loyalty's got nothing to do with it, friend. This is good old-fashioned gratitude. Go ahead. Adelaide was our only flavor specialist. We are a Saltuna canning institution. Saltuna without flavor is like a cysty pig without tumors, borderline inedible.
What is a cysty pig? Okay, let's get the F out of here. Uh-oh, that doesn't bode well.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Oh, sorry I robbed your house, by the way.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Got a sec? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me.
No, I do.
Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, get my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident.
They were very fine people on both
Miss
sides.
McDevitt. Oh, Gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. Alls I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place. Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if you can get out to her. Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Books are for rich folk. I wonder what he wants with something like that. Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it.
Yeah.
That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Your dad sounds like Bernie Sanders. Alright, let's get out of here. Where's that church at? Alright, so how do...
Heading back. On my way.
Don't know what that does.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Any progress on that matter we discussed? Ah, Miss Holcomb. How rare to see you out.
Oh, they react to
And
people
with
who
a
are with you.
complete stranger. Curious.
This here's Vicar DeSoto. He's always offering spiritual counsel to those that need it.
Thank you for the kind assessment, Miss Holcomb. I admit, I've been quite interested to make our outsider's acquaintance. Please get it. What would you like to discuss?
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? That seems well within your expertise.
The way we do it's by cutting off power to the others. The ones who left.
Adelaide McDevitt's encampment. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice? Astute. But I am here, not in the deserter camp. So that's not a variable I can account for. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. If it were as easy as a few soothing words in the right ears, I'm sure it would have been done already. Consider it a challenge.
Why?
Where are we headed? That's on account of how I never met her.
Oh.
It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here. Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and
True.
worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. It just comes off cold to me, is all.
I should save because I keep forgetting to save. Can I go in here? What is this area? Is there stuff over here? Can I change my mission? I want to do that one. What is that? I wonder if I can go back to where I crash landed. What is that? I forgot the button that does the VATS thing. Tossball card. I like tossball. Save it here. Okay. I'm just gonna oh. Do they see companions? No. Get in the door. Oh my god, get in the door. Alright, whatever, fuck you. Okay. Pathing is a problem in this game. Cave over by the river, huh? Wait. I should probably max out my... this first before leadership. Oh, I'll just do them little by little. Oh, how'd you get in here? Crazy. It's a bathroom. Oh, it's a bathroom. Okay. I've always wanted like a weird shower. As crazy as that sounds, I've always wanted like one of those like walk-in showers that have like rain instead of like regular shower stuff. I don't know. I read about some like fancy showers one time, and it just like I wanted to be one of those people with like weird showers. No, it's so random, but it's true. Oh, I don't have attacker things. Okay. What was the... Did I do it? Wait, what happened? Oh, travel to the cave. Okay, so... I should jump out the side. Where's the cave? $252, huh? Okay. Shoot. I'm gonna die. why they have the individual stealth indicators. It's very helpful. Is she with me? Yeah. One of these days, some one of these games is gonna have realistic companions where they like actually exist in the world, unlike all those YouTube videos of people playing The Last of Us and having like, I forget her name suddenly, but the girl like just doing completely ridiculous stuff because she's not considered an, you know, like a real character in the game in terms of like how enemies attack and move. I'm save scumming too much. Oh shoot. I mean, I guess I'm not actually. Oh, it's a little pretty light thing. I don't think I've actually ever played a Fallout game where I was like truly stealth because I was gonna get killed by the enemies. Fast travel. What's this thing? Oh! Well, that was stupid. And I recorded it for all of eternity. How do I, can I disable these mines? Nope. I can just kill myself. Okay, great. Should I go back and talk to the guy about the... That's probably what the, like, persuasive option is, right? Go talk to him. Oh no, I can pick it.
Wow!
I should give her a weapon, right? Can I read it, please? No? Okay, well, that's no fun. What is it? What?
Where are we headed?
No. Well, I did that. I blew myself up. Awesome. Where's that? Oh, pretty close. But guarded, right? Oh wait, how do I... Oops. Can you trade equipment with them? Oh, they just increase your total carry weight. That's smart. Wow. Why didn't... That's ridiculous. Why didn't... That's like... That should have been like... Let's go around. Oh, a treasure chest. Don't mind if I do. Or, I don't know, it's a treasure chest. What button is the... Is the VATS thing? Q. Okay, in case I get attacked. Is it a marauder? Is there a way to sneak in?
Got it. Heads down.
What? That scared me. You saying got it, heads down, scared me. Shoot. Are they coming? What is that? What's happening to her? Not coming? Okay. Sorry, I'm having so much trouble identifying what a mine is. So dumb. They just wear their uniform and sneak in. Oh, yeah, I'm not even looking for a... Senator Joe Biden jump platforming skills. Nope. Nope. Oh, okay. Cool. There's lots of people in here, huh? Shoot. there ammo in sinks and stuff? I would like better armor. It's Spacer's choice. Shoot. Bard. Wait, are those spacers or just rats?
Watch out!
No, I didn't mean to do this. Thanks for taking all the heat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was crazy. How do you give them better armor? Oh, I killed all these guys, but I wanted to add them to my coalition. My bad. Antique saber. That's cool. That seems cool. Oh, she's tough.
That's the last of them. Where are we headed?
How do I give you armor? to be like super positive with all the corporations. Sorry, I'm holding my gun at you. Oh, let me get behind you and sniff your hair. Yeah, that's what I need. Oh, that's where I was. Devilish, what? Missed? Stun baton. How do I trade items with my companion? I can't do it yet. Ooh, I want this thing. Oh, here it is, here it is. I'm so dumb. Okay, so what do you have? Light pistol and an impact hammer. Oh, take this, please. Health. That's interesting. Yeah. Oh, I don't have any perks. No, close. Okay. I think that's good. Stun batons are not as good, right? Anything better? Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we killed everybody, right? So let's explore. Is that a Fallout reference? If the oceans and rivers are the heart and veins of Emerald Vale, then Saltuna is our highly profitable blood. Primals. I saw one of them get killed with an axe to the head. I saw these at the beginning. What's this one? What is that noise? Is there actually something in there? Is she up? Can I actually clear all the marauders out? Because that would be amazing. I have a lot of weapon parts. What was that armor I just got? That's okay. I need a suit though. Oh, here's some riot control armor. Well, stealth plus 4. What is his tech? No, definitely not. Welcome, Director Pickett. Oh, I did that option instead of actually... I should have just caught a card instead of hacking. Manta Queen. That's gonna be fun when you see that for the first time, I bet. Get everything in here? Okay. Should I just go outside and try to kill everything? Let's try it. Oh wait, I didn't go to the second. I didn't get to the second floor. Oh. I like mock apple juice. I want some mock apple juice. I want to get a, I was listening to, that, How Did This Get Made? And they were talking about Sweet Tango Apples was one of their sponsors or whatever, and it was so good. I used to, I don't know, I used to be like I used to be like weirdly into like new apples. Because I was listening to a science podcast about Cavendish bananas, which are like apparently why bananas were considered a dessert. It's because of like the Cavendish bananas, which are like so delicious and sweet, and like that's what a banana split was. And then they got wiped out by a disease. And Mechanical Engineering Volume 1, what was that? They got wiped out by a disease, and then they switched all the Cavendish bananas with whatever we have, like our, you know, the bananas that have been around for, you know, probably everyone's adult life. But, and that made me think like most people go to the grocery store and they have like 1 or 2 different types of dealies, but like there's actually a lot of different kinds of fruits and vegetables, and I don't know. Oh, I can't do anything with this? This is junk. Oh, quest item. Huh, I didn't get that quest, I don't think. Anyway, so I was like going to farmers markets for a while, trying to find like weird produce, not weird, but just like not common produce. And then when it comes to apples, there's like millions of like weird kinds of farmers market apples that you've never had, and they have like marijuana strain names, like it'll be like, you know, Doctor's Cure and like all this stuff. And then today on the How Did This Get Made podcast, they were talking about Sweet Tango apples. And you go to their website, and it's so funny because it's like Sweet Tango apples are the property of the Regents of the University of Minnesota. And so then you realize like, oh, it's some like, it was like a research project, and that honestly made me want it more because I was like, I want some science apples. That sounds good. But they, believe it or not, I live in Los Angeles, and the only place that sells them is on like, it was like Beverly Hills or something, and I went like, all right, well, what, I gotta go to Beverly Hills to eat an apple? So that was funny. Let's kill all these guys and see if I'm strong enough. Where? Shoot. Should I use the thing? Her screams are like upsetting to me. horse human? I missed that. She's so tough. Jesus.
We did it!
Cool. I ran out of ammo. She's so tough. Wow, none of these guys had, like, bullets? What the? Really? None of these guys? Well, it's been about 3 hours. I'm gonna go. I'm probably gonna stop streaming in about 10 minutes. So, who's that? So if you've been watching, no one's really come in here except Claire. But if you're watching the VOD, then we're about to be over. Thank you so much for watching. I think this game's pretty good, right? I mean, it seems pretty good to me. Is someone shooting me?
Here we go! Look at us!
I need to repair all my stuff. Sorry, I got totally distracted. Thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate it. And yeah, this is Outer Worlds. I like it a lot. I like playing as Joe Biden. Joe Biden is the worst. Don't vote for him. He's not gonna do anything for the country. He's the worst. And I'm not a Republican, by the way, in case that matters. But I just, I'm a Democrat that knows better. Oh, it's just a roof. Can I kill that guy? Alright. Is that the people that killed me in the beginning? I only have 8 bullets. Let's switch. Oh, I have a lot of bullets for this. Boop. Oh, what? A necklace? Is this a quest item? Wait, didn't I just pick the necklace? What was that? Is that junk? Oh yeah. Oh, it's worth a lot though. I'm just gonna charge these guys, see what happens. This game, you know, I mean, I know I shouldn't be surprised, but
Here we go!
this was kind of the game I was hoping Void Bastards would be like, to be honest. Like when I first saw it. whole thing? It's peppers? Oh, mock apples. I love mock apples. Are these, what are these? I guess I should do this. See, I thought I couldn't fight, so, but now I can, so. Oh, assault rifle. I'll take that. $215, what do I have? Yeah, I'll take that. Should I get a do I need a melee weapon? Okay. Where's, what's it? Oh, hi. How do I get in there? Is this a jumping puzzle? Or do you not get in there? Oh, yeah. Light machine gun. Uh-oh. Pristine, eh? Oh shoot. There's some weird special area. Let's not go over. Over encumbered, huh? Can I break stuff down? Oh, you can. Or are you supposed to break it down at a bench? Do you have any items you carry? I can give you items, right? What? Oh, is that the guy that killed me earlier? Yeah. Let's not fight him. I do love in Fallout games how the bad guys are like 20 feet away from the good guys. I mean, not really, but it always makes me laugh. Like how close everyone is. Oh, okay, I'm gonna fast travel the ship and then I'm out of here. Oh, I'm wearing my Nintendo shirt. Is that guy still around here somewhere?
Oh, wow. If I'd been able to get out here, I so would have stripped this for parts.
That's my ship, jerk.
Yeah, huh?
Do you say hello to me? Or not? No? Okay.
If your equipment...
I mean, none of this matters unless it's suit to do talking in. Oh, I don't have any mods? What were the mods for? I have armor mods, right? So does she have... Right, so our inventory is shared. Okay, makes sense. I'm not encumbered at all anywhere, am I? Yeah, 26, 62. Alright, Senator Biden, thank you so much for letting me play as you. I'm almost to level 4, so... yeah, thank you. Sorry, I had such a rough day, so thanks. If you're watching, thank you. I appreciate the company, even if it's, you know, real to video. But, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you later.